One more. What's going on, guys? Back in the garage. I'm going to go through a chest and tricep workout today. Today, my focus will be single arm incline dumbbell presses. This is a movement that I have used in the past when I couldn't bench press. As you guys know, a few of you have seen this. In the past, I had a lot of rotator cuff issues that prohibited me from doing bench press. And so I found ways to work around it. And during COVID, training in the garage, that was when I really started getting into this movement, doing single arm incline presses. I think I might have seen on 2 occasions over the past 5 years, I've seen people do it other than myself. So it's a movement that you normally don't see, and it's a really great movement. I love doing unilateral movements, and I feel like this is a great movement for you to try out. I'm gonna demonstrate how I do it, and from there I'm gonna go into the rest of my workout and show you guys the highlights. But I hope you enjoyed the video. It's the same thing as doing normal incline dumbbell presses. I will show you how I do it, and it's pretty simple. There's a kickoff just like on the normal dumbbell presses, except in this instance, what I do, especially when I go heavy, is I bring the weight up with 2 hands. I let go, hold on to my waist, wherever you feel is comfortable for you, and then I come down to a full range of motion. So unlike normal dumbbell presses where you would kick it up and you would start at the bottom and press up, this one's a little bit different. I find it easier, especially if you're handling heavier weights, to grab it with both hands, pull it up, hold it up there, and start from the positive down. I don't know if that's the proper term. I said positive. I probably mean the eccentric, but this is how I do it. Obviously, your range of motion determines how far down you can go. I go down as far as I can, but sometimes when the weights get heavy, I'm like about right here. And then when you're done, put it back on your leg, switch over to the other side. Same thing, kick it up, hold it up with 2 hands, and bring it down. And that is the form that you use. The great thing about this movement is if, say, you're training in a garage and you have a limited amount of weights, you can go heavier on the movement because you'll have more plates to add on if you're using adjustable dumbbells. So it comes in really handy for that if you're someone who is limited in the amount of weight plates that you have for dumbbells in your garage gym. And in terms of training at a commercial gym, some of the things that it helps with, aside from really concentrating on each side of the chest at a particular time or separately, is that it helps you with your core. You'll find as you go heavy on this movement, you're going to use a lot of serratus and a lot of your core to stabilize, which makes the exercise a little bit more challenging. So that's a great way to get some core work in as well. But I'm going to do some warm-ups, and I'm going to climb into this, and let's see what happens. How heavy I will go. This is my first warm-up set. I got 25, 35, 45, 50, 55 on the dumbbell. I also turned on my fan, but supposedly this mic has good voice isolation, so the fan should not be able to affect the recording or my voice. So this is actually just a test for me. I don't even know if I'm going to post this particular video, but I want to do this and play it back and see how the audio is. My goal is to be able to use the fan and speak on audio at the same time. That way I can be comfortable as well as be able to speak and you guys can hear me. So again, this is 55, still warming up. Okay guys, this is my first working set. I have 70-pound dumbbell set up to do my first set. And I got the fan going. I think the microphone's working well. So Just having fun, guys. Here we go. Having fun. Feels feels good. Feels good. I like it. I haven't used my iron for this movement in the garage in a little while. I've done it at the commercial gym, obviously, with the rubber dumbbells they have there. But, okay, guys, final set. I got 85 on the bar, not including the 2 pounds, I think, the handles weigh, but 85 pounds. Final set, then I go hit with some Larson presses. Here we go. Yeah. That was nice. That was nice. Now I got to do the other side. Whew. Here we go. One more. Yeah. Whew. Nice. Anyway, guys, that was the last set of that. I'm going to go hit some Larsons and some weighted dips. But I hope you enjoyed this. Really great movement. I highly suggest you try it out. I started doing it when I started training in the home gym. Uh, and like I said, the reason why I implemented this in the past more often than I do now is because I didn't have the ability to bench press due to rotator cuff pain. But if you guys want me to make a video on the movements that I use to help me overcome my previous rotator cuff injury or pain or whatever it is I was facing, let me know. I'll be glad to make a video about that. But this was great, man. And having the ability to put this fan on too while I'm training and still be able to speak on the mic, I love it. I really, really love it. I hope this comes out great. Anyway, guys, time to set up for the Larson press. So, guys, after doing those single arm dumbbell presses, I did some Larson presses. Larson presses are something I really enjoy doing in the garage versus working out at the gym because I have a Rogue higher power bar with really good knurling, and I enjoy sharp knurling on bench pressing. The gym that I train at, they have some good barbells. I forgot the name of them. They're actually name brand too, but they're very passive. They're more of the general purpose barbells, and they tend to slip out of my hand. I actually snuck in gym chalk a few times at the gym because of that. But yeah, guys, so after that, I did some tricep extensions with the cable and some skull crushers. Overall, great workout. I just wanted to mention real quick, while it's still fresh in my mind, that my daughter was telling me the other day that one of her friends who used to follow me when I was on Instagram, one of her teenage friends, who she says has gotten in really good shape since I last saw him, was inquiring about me because he hadn't seen me in a while since I deleted my Instagram. And he was mentioning to her that he insists that I'm on steroids because someone of my age shouldn't look the way I look and be able to do what I do. And that's the dogma that goes around a lot on social media. And I'm trying to dispel that right now. That's actually one of the things that I'm trying to accomplish with my channel, is to dispel that myth that at a certain age you don't have these abilities anymore and you shouldn't look a certain way without some type of drug, steroids, TRT or whatever. But I'm trying to dispel that myth. So stay with me, guys, on this journey. Continue to follow, and I will share with you as much as I can about how I got to where I am today, and I will continue to climb to achieve greater things in my lifting career. Doing these skull crushers, I felt some tightness in my abs. So apparently my abs are sore from doing the ab wheel rollouts on Wednesday, and I didn't know that until I did this particular movement, and it put my abs in a stretched position and pulled on my abdominals. And so for my last set, I actually put on a belt. I felt the need to explain that to you guys, why I put on a belt to do that last final set of skull crushers, because ab wheel rollouts, man, I just never can get used to those things. Every time I do them, they have me sore for a couple of days, because as you guys, some of you may know, I actually do them from the standing position, which is not something that a lot of people don't do. And they really tear your abs up, but I love them so much. So, and I'll continue to work with them. But movements like skull crushers and pull-ups remind me when they're sore, even though I cannot feel the soreness as I'm walking around. But yeah, and so this next setup that I did was the cable triceps. I want to mention real quick that my nephew works out. I was actually talking to him today, and I was telling him about my YouTube channel. So I got to send him the link to this video once I post it. But he has this thing about I was talking about half wheel squats, and he was mentioning about all the work that you have to go through to set that up. So this cable setup I got right here, honestly, guys, it only took me like 30 seconds, about half a minute. But I can see how he would say this is way too much work to do to get into this. He likes to like just plug and play, and that's not the case when you're in garage, right? I mean, those of you guys who know about garages, sometimes you got to work with things. You got to set things up a little bit, but it's all fun, man. I'm fucking having fun with this shit, and I'm enjoying this workout, and I hope you guys did too, and I hope this audio comes out good. I'm still going to continue to work on the settings to improve upon it for the next video, but yeah, guys, having a lot of fun. Hope you enjoyed the workout. After doing triceps, I did some neck extension and neck curls with the neck harness, but I didn't film that because I didn't think you guys would care to see that. But before I go, I just wanted to tell you guys a story of what happened to me today. So I work for the government, and in the government is just when you're in the medical field or in the legal field, people in government, they tend to not retire until much later in age. The reason why I'm saying this is because I have an investigator at my job. She is 78 years old, and this is a story that happened today, and I wanted to share it with you. So she was coming into the office. I saw her unpacking her car, and I asked her if she needed assistance. She said no. She's 74 years old, by the way. She's had two hip surgeries and a knee surgery. As far as I know, she probably had more procedures than that, but to my knowledge, those are the three surgeries that I'm aware of. Anyway, I asked her if she needed some help, and she said no. She said that this is part of her routine. She has everything situated the way she likes to have it, and proceeded to unpack everything out of her car. She came out with a laptop bag with a computer. She had files. She had her big purse, and she grabbed all those materials. I held the door open for her, and she shimmied herself upstairs. I say shimmy to make it sound cute, but she walked up the stairs. 2 flights of stairs, carrying those bags at 74 years old. I looked at her and I said, you know what? I want to be like you when I grow up. And so that's the whole thing behind my journey and what I'm doing. I'm trying to show you guys what a 50-year-old can do. There's a lot of misnomer about what people are able to achieve when they get older. Everyone says, oh, you get weaker, your testosterone goes down. You're not as supple and as limber as you used to be. Your tendons, your joints are not as resilient as they used to be. But there are certain things that happens just from living life, from being alive on this planet. But you can still achieve greatness. You can still do certain things. You can still physically be capable of doing anything that you can do when you're young. You just have to be a little bit more cautious and a little bit more mindful of your rest and recovery and your form, different things like that. But I just want to share that story with you because that was something that was very profound today that I observed. And I just wanted to share that while it's on my head. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the workout. If you have any other suggestions on things that I can come up with to make things better for you guys in terms of your viewing pleasure on my channel, anything that you think that I can improve upon. I'm hoping the sound got a lot better on this video. I believe it did. In fact, I think it's a little bit too loud. So this mic I'm having the opposite effect of what that other mic that I was messing with that I had to return had. But anyway, I'm gonna cut it here because I know I like to ramble on and keep going and on, and my videos get really long. But thanks for checking out the video, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.